Hello everyone, welcome back. Now that I've reloaded the Hunter's Dream, it looks like some other stuff has turned up. Beckoning Bell, Silencing Blank, so forth. I don't really have a problem with co-oping in this challenge run, per se, because I don't think there's anything you can do that is scummy enough to matter in terms of getting through the game at level 4. Doesn't mean I would summon players into my game though. But if I was absolutely, completely at the end of my rope, I would be tempted to use some of the League Hunters against certain bosses. It really would be the absolute port of last resort, basically. But particularly in the Chalice dungeons, like I wouldn't feel too bad about doing it there.
Hello, I am a doll, honorable, and
Yes.
Did you speak with Gib? He was a hunter. He still such.
Yep.
Farewell, good mate.
Sorry, doll. We're not really in it for the war. Doll. That sounded very dismissive of women just now. But it's literally what she is, so can't be helped. Now, the problem we have now is that we don't have very many supplies. Yeah, that's not going to work. We may have to farm up some blood. That's how I see it. We should go visit the first floor sick room, though, and go talk with nice Yusefka and get her blood vial. I think I can still do that even though I've killed the cleric beast. I think she gets replaced after Gascoigne is dead.
Are you? Then I'm IP.
Yeah, there we go.
Now and
Good hunting to you. Unfortunately, you're doomed, but not by any action or inaction of mine, so I can only feel so bad about it. Anyway, we need blood vials. I mean, we need at least 20 vials, or how am I going to fight Gascoigne with any feeling of security? The one good thing is we don't have anything better to spend the echoes on, so... Also, it's just occurred to me that I never talked to what's-his-face up near the lantern. Ah, it's gonna bug me until I remember his name now. Gilbert? Is it Gilbert? I want to say Gilbert. I'm forgetting everyone's name. All the NPCs' names are, like, leaving me. Especially the crow lady. I should know her name, but it's just not coming to me at the moment.
Oh, and I'm guilty.
Okay, so I got Gilbert. Yep. I do want him to give me the flame sprayer, so better keep up appearances. Well, that's a blood vial. I suppose if I end up in a situation where I just have to farm blood vials, I'll do something about it when that happens. At the moment, we should be okay for a while. If I can kill these guys without making a mockery of myself, that would be great. That wasn't a bad start. I think not, dear friend. If I'd been smart about it, I would have got the bullets from the other guy earlier, but I am not very smart. I've got enough vials. I got some bullets. I think... Actually, let's do this. That'll help a bit. Probably let's get 1 or 2 blood vials from this lot. Let's really rush the bridge. diddy dum 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 diddy dum dum. Oh, there we go. Pretty clean. I've definitely got enough to make an attempt on Gascoigne. It's just if I fail, I'm gonna be short blood vials. And I don't have anything particular to put my souls, not my souls, my echoes into. Buying them wouldn't normally be an issue, but if I fail against Gascoigne, then he's gonna have all my echoes, and I'm going to have nothing. So there's really not a lot going for me in this situation, other than to do it perfectly the first time, which seems unlikely, to say the least. I could always build up some echoes by co-oping against the cleric beast. That's always a fun thing to do. Gascoigne and the cleric beast are about the only bosses where I will be able to co-op at level 4. Let's not beat around the bush. Let's see what he's got. And a good day to you, sir. Are you enjoying your dismembering?
Beasts all over the shop.
I don't think they're vampires, so you probably don't have to actually cut them to pieces. You just have to kill them. I mean, in case of Annalise, the Blood Queen, hacking her to pieces actually wouldn't kill her, so you're really out of luck there. Nope. Maybe it's been a while since I've done this. Let me. That was a thing. Oh. He knows the tricks too, though. Oh. Nice try. Oh, very nice try. Oh, crap, I'm stuck against something. Oh.
What's that smell?
It's not me.
Sweet blood.
You're the one that's been hanging out in a graveyard.
It's enough to make a man sick.
Oh, that axe. Oh. Hello. Let's see if we can get one good visceral in on him before he transforms into big and ugly. There we go. Uh-oh. And here's where things get dicey. Oh, okay. Screaming? Screaming's good. I like the screams. That sounded very wrong. You appear to have missed. Oh. I'll just hang out over here. You enjoy yourself. Oh. Oh crap. That was close. No two ways about it. That was... You make me nervous, so I'm just going to shoot you. Is that okay? Whew. Oh well. First time's the charm. Let's be honest, that was pretty close. I almost got the crap beaten out of me. But we're still alive, so that's all that matters. Let's go grab the relevant materials. Red jewel brooch. There's really no reason for me to pick it up because I rarely ever do anything with it. I suppose I'll just punch it. That's what you do with a brooch, right? You punch it. And then somehow you get something out of that. Yharnam is a weird place. Let's just put it that way. Punching precious objects makes blood gems, somehow. We have to advance the night before we can do any NPC shenanigans. And I get the blood gem tool, I think is what we get here. It's the only thing I can think of. Not that you're likely to have too many blood gems, other than the one I just picked up, I guess. But, yeah, get the tool. Tools are useful. And we got a cutscene. Takes a while to get through the first part of the game, but you do get 2 bosses in quick succession, provided you can beat them. So, not doing too badly. And here's where the game kind of branches out a little bit. Although, I think I'm going to be taking a pretty orthodox approach to progression. Ooh, that bell. You don't need to be too creative when you're playing Waste of Skin build, because you're not going to get anything too good.
Oh, you must be very sorry. Good. Good, these hunts have been waiting for it to end, but it won't end.
Okay, so
tell them about there'll be
I'll send you some people to keep you company.
I know if they sing
Although it's very tempting to send some of them to other places. At the very least, I'll send you a whore. How's that? I'm just that nice. Oh. Oh man, I'm doing this completely wrong. Normally I kill this guy long before this other guy shows up. Yeah, I'm a guy. Oh, bit late. But it's okay. I suppose the first thing to do is go clear out the area where the cleric beast... Or not the cleric beast, the... No, the cleric beast. Where the cleric beast would have been hanging out if he'd actually been an existing object in the world. Okay, that's different hunter garb than what I got in the other... What I can buy out of the store, I think. It's kind of weird that they have a bunch of hunter garb that is literally just called hunter garb. Or hunter... It's like literally what it's called, isn't it? Hunter garb, yep. Just hunter stuff, essentially. Oh. What's this guy's malfunction? He usually goes up the stairs. Ah. I'm just not being patient enough. They used to intimidate the crap out of me, so I would always be like on eggshells around them. But now I guess I'm just rushing too fast and expecting things to happen at the same pace. There's plenty of enemies. If you want to avoid them, you have to actually wait for them. Yeah, already I can see the visceral attacks not really working out. You can increase their damage by increasing the damage of your weapon, but... And the claw mark, obviously, but it just never adds up when you're level 4. As I was about to say, if you don't level up your skill, or at the very least your character's level, it just doesn't do enough damage. It eventually just becomes a tool more than an actual critical hit. Because there are some enemies where it's like the visceral attack is the best way to attack them, even if it's not gonna cause as much damage as you might want. The amount of downtime it gives you, and the stagger, and if you've got the trying to remember, it's not communion. I'm trying to remember which rune it is that gives you the quicksilver bullets when you visceral attack. That's useful, because sometimes you do need to keep your bullets up during a fight so you can get stagger hits in. Because the other option when you're level 4 is to put them in the stagger state with a gun and then charge an R2 and just smash them in the face with it. 'Cause sometimes that'll do more damage than the actual visceral would have done. These guys are always fun. Yep, I tried to hit him in the bone, but I missed. Let's see if we can get another swing out of you guys. Probably should not have done that. Pretty certain you can't stagger them with the actual gun, so there's really no point in trying. Come on. This is very dull of you. Oh, that was wrong. And very slow to recover from that. Oh, I did that so completely wrong. Oh, it's been a long time since I died to that guy. Was that my first death? I think it was. Oh, what a waste of time. It really is a waste of time. I've got the monocular. That's literally the only thing over there I want. I mean, yeah, there's some blood shards and little crap and a blood gem I'll never use. Like, yeah, screw it. Let's not go over there anymore. Let us thank that guy for taking our echoes and saving our time. I'm not having a good day of it, am I? Like, seriously, just stop it. Some days are not my days. Anyway, we're heading to Old Yarnum. That's where we're gonna go. Because that's where the stuff we need is. Kind of. Certainly it's the quickest way to open up the way to the church workshop. The other option would be Hammock Channel Lane immediately, but there's no great benefit to going that way off the bat. And it's a little difficult overall compared to most of the other areas. It's not a very good trip to the Lantern either, because you have to go through that freaking gun-toting place. And it's not necessarily that difficult, but if you do happen to die, it's a very long walk back to the Cathedral Ward Lantern. Oh, got to dodge the bullet. Too concerned with the dogs. I wish these dogs acted like the ones in Dark Souls 3, where if you just poke them with the fire, they go into like a comical stagger state as they try and put the fire out. I mean, you can, yeah, you can gun them down in this game. That's their weak spot. I forgot about that. I think it was because I poked one of them with the torch earlier, and I just so expected them to start doing the stupid dance where they go on their backs and start rolling over. But it didn't happen, and I was disappointed. Yeah, let's talk to Albert, I guess.
You're a beast. I knew. Oh, why not?
Cooperate.
Take this.
Yay, fire paper. Yay, gesture.
There must be. Go on. As you want.
Yeah, let's talk about stuff.
It's but own.
Cool. Absorbed.
May the good
Let's drop down here. Get rid of you. I totally forgot the switch, didn't I? Yep. Damn it. This is what happens when you try and go too fast. It's like, hey, I know this area really well. I know this game really well. I know exactly what to do. No, you don't. You don't know anything. You just think you do. You've even left this madman's knowledge here. What are you doing? Is this a blood gem? Yes, it is. Probably about the same blood gem I would have gotten by going to the chest near the, what's his face? I could always do that off camera later. If I desperately feel my OCD is kicking in and I must get that chest. But, it's not interesting enough to record it again after dying. Well, let's just head down. To a quote-unquote better place. Where the beasts live in peace. Until I come and slaughter them all. Anti-don'ts. An anti-don't is a do. That's how I feel about it. Breaking priceless antiques. There we go. One hunter's lantern.